Hello, my name is Nicole Andrews, and I am running for the Estacada School Board Zone 5. And I want to invite you to learn more about my education background as well as some relevant work experience that I have. So, I earned my bachelor's degree in human development and family studies from the Bowling Green State University in Ohio. And this led to my work as a caseworker with Child Protective Services. And in that role, I was able to support families in preventing their children from going into foster care by connecting them with essential community resources such as parenting classes, drug treatment programs, counseling, educational opportunities. And in working with these families, I was able to work with parents who were from different cultural backgrounds of my own, socioeconomic backgrounds different from my own, and religious backgrounds different from my own. And that taught me the importance of strength-based approaches, constructive dialogue, and focusing on shared values to build meaningful connections. So my one key takeaway from both my education and my experience at CPS is that children thrive both academically and emotionally when their family units are strong. So I'm a firm believer that educators, administrators, and staff, they all play a vital role in strengthening the families that they serve. And that is why, as a school board member, I would advocate for more programs that support family well-being. Recently, I was able to participate in a research study being done by the University of Oregon, and they were trying to get feedback on a innovative parenting app that had been created, which essentially would be just like having a parenting class in your pocket. And the researcher mentioned plans to partner with school districts to make this tool more accessible to parents. And I just found the concept and the execution of this app to be very impressive. And I truly believe that this app could be a valuable resource for the families in our district. So, just to put a little personal experience as to why I think this app is awesome, is that I have a master's degree in early childhood education as well. And so early childhood is like, my comfort zone. But my son recently, he entered into middle school and he's going through puberty. And I feel like a fish out of water. I feel like my neck is here and the water is here. And having something that I could easily access maybe while the kids are asleep or the kids are at school to kind of walk me through this at my own pace, it would be awesome. And I feel like a lot of other parents would be able to relate. In addition, I would love to see our district host more community building events for our parents. As our district grows, it's crucial that our families not only engage with teachers and school administration, but also they need to be able to build relationships with each other. I recently connected with another parent who wants to organize regular meetups for our children to be able to build friendships outside the classroom, with the added benefit that us parents, we build a relationship too. A personal experience that really underscored the need for this for me is that my daughter was recently called a racial, or I don't want to say a racial name, but it was just a name that had some racial undertones. And so while the school administration, they were able to handle the situation, the parent of the other child, she actually reached out to me through a mutual friend, and we were able to just have a open and honest discussion about the word and the way that their child used it, and that it was actually unintentional. And so I just believe that kind and respectful dialogue, it's a prevention measure, and it becomes much more possible when parents are already in relationship with each other. As a board member, I would also like to advocate for more opportunities to engage parents in the learning process. Family involvement is essential to student success. I'd love to see our district host events that equip parents with strategies to support literacy and math at home. To also teach parents more strategies on how to balance work and home life to find the time to be able to support our children in their learning. And also, and I know a lot of parents, all parents should be able to relate to this, navigating the digital world that we find ourselves in, including social media safety for our children. These efforts could be amplified through partnerships with our public library and local organizations like Todos Juntos. Together, we can build stronger families, a stronger district, and ultimately a stronger future for our children. So I am asking again for your vote and your support. And again, God bless.